Bitch said I can't wear these little ass hats, yeah. At the end of the day, bro, it's my style, you heard? Like, if I want to wear these little ass coochie hats on my head, I could do that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, she won't beat me. Fuck her, bro. You ain't bugging. I find somebody. Find somebody else, you heard? Yeah. Bitch said I gotta keep wearing this little ass leather jacket. That's all I got. You know I don't get paid that much. Yeah, bitch, somebody flipping them fries. You wanna talk about my style? Yeah. Hey, y'all.
Turn up with your dogs or you gon' turn up by yourself? You gon' go get on your grind or you gon' sit and ask for help? They call Brody by himself. He just made a nigga melt. He been fucking up his money. He ain't never needed help. They got the whole gang locked down. They heard we sliding. We in it with 5%. Don't know who driving.
YouTube, what's good, G? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. I'm not gonna say my name because y'all know who I am by now, and if you don't, fuck ya. Second now. But look, y'all, got a nice little video today, and I love doing videos like this because they truly test my knowledge and my brain in IRL, right? So, 15 ways intelligent people deal with difficult and toxic people. Let's see how smart a nigga is, man. But y'all know, like, I ain't been to school in a minute. It's been 4 years, you know, since COVID time, so hope a nigga brain still functioning. If not, don't make fun of me, y'all. Still supposed to love your boy. I love y'all niggas. Let's go, man. Brainy Dose.
Brainy Dose presents 15 ways intelligent people deal with difficult and toxic people. Toxic people always seem to...
Ooh, before we start, what's up, baby? Y'all know I love me a sexy BBW. Ooh, you better not be looking at me like that, because if I find your ass on Tinder and Hinge, best believe I'm swiping. And we going out for ice cream or we going to the movie shit. The new movie came out, Night Swim, I ain't gonna see yet, but I'll take your little thick ass with me. For sure.
Cause unnecessary drama. They're often the driving force behind a conflict. They drive down morale in the workplace, and they negatively impact the emotional well.
Yo, I'm sorry to pause y'all. They knew what they was doing. Why they putting all these fine ass women in this video? Y'all, I want me an Asian girl, man. God damn. I swear to God, man. I want me a little Asian thing. She bad too, though. I'll take both of them, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Take both of them to sign and get her a little Reese's blast, get her a little what? Cookie dough and Oreo blast, and we call it a day. Each blast probably what? Small, what? $3.30 a piece, so that's what? $3.30, that's $6.60. What? $9.90? Man, we all good.
Oh, hell no!
Well-being of those who have to deal with them. Some are blissfully unaware of the negative impact that they have on those around them, while others seem to derive satisfaction from creating chaos and pushing other people's buttons. The worst part is that it can be tempting to give toxic people the same treatment they give to others. Of course, this never works. They aren't capable of much self-reflection.
Bruh! Yo, he ugly! Bro, this nigga ugly. I'm not playing, bro. Bro, I'm not playing. Like, bro, nobody care that you mad.
Turnabout only makes them see themselves as victims. The best way to deal with difficult people is to use the following techniques, commonly practiced by intelligent people. Number 1. Set limits. Complainers and negative people are bad news. They wallow in their problems and they want others to join in so that they can feel better about themselves. People often feel pressure to listen to complainers because they don't want to be seen as insensitive or rude. But there's a fine line between lending a sympathetic ear and getting sucked into their negative emotional spiral. You can avoid this only by setting limits and distancing yourself when necessary.
True.
Just think of it this way. If the complainer were smoking, would you sit there all day inhaling the secondhand smoke? Probably not. You distance yourself, and you should do the same with complainers. Number 2.
I mean, yeah, facts. So I can say that some people genuinely need, like, you know, for somebody to hear them out and actually understand where they're coming from. And some people just need for somebody to fuck up one time and give them a specific input. That way they can say that they got somebody on their side. Now, you know, in certain cases, if a person wants you to hear them out or, you know, want you to have their back on something, that's cool. But a lot of times when people have issues going on with family, boyfriend, girlfriend, or other situations, and they want you to tune in or say something so they can be like, yeah, you know, I talked to such and such and they said the same thing, then that's when they kind of get like, fuck yeah, I'm out, because now you bullshit.
2. Establish boundaries. This is the area where most people tend to sell themselves short. They feel that because they work or live with someone, they have no way to control the chaos. This couldn't be further from the truth. Once you've found your way to rise above a person, you'll begin to find their behavior more predictable and easier to understand. This will equip you to think rationally about when and where you have to put up with them, and when you don't. If you let things happen naturally, you are bound to find yourself constantly embroiled in difficult conversations. But if you set boundaries and decide when and where you'll engage a difficult person, you can control much of the chaos. Number 3.
Facts though, and setting boundaries, basically what they saying is setting boundaries don't leave shit up in the air. So he said that if you let shit happen naturally, you're bound to deal like with more bullshit, which is true, because setting boundaries on both parts lets you guys both know if y'all compatible or incompatible, or that if y'all do come together, it's only at like, you know, like a certain limit. You get what I'm saying? But when you leave shit up in the air, it's like, alright, I do this and then you do that, but you gonna feel some type of way if I say something, I'm gonna feel some type of way if you say something, so we gonna let whatever happen. Nada!
Ignore in some cases. Now, before you put this strategy to work, consider a few factors.
Yo, he ugly as hell looking away.
Now,
Yo, G, why you mad? She blowing my shit, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bitch, blowing my shit. Look, my baby over there chilling. Look at my little baby over here. Yeah, bro. Yeah, blowing my shit, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. I don't be with her no more. Yo, I be jealous for no reason.
Before you put this strategy to work, consider a few factors. You have to learn the dynamics of ignoring a toxic person. A toxic individual craves attention all the time, even when it's an occasion to celebrate another person or their accomplishments. They will get loud and they will interrupt other people. That said, if you choose to ignore them, make sure there are plenty of other people around. Because sometimes, if you've been submissive to the toxic person for a long time, and you find yourself alone with them, then ignoring them will not work. You can only ignore toxic people when you are in public, because in public, they tend to hide aggressive retaliation, so they are less likely to become angered for being ignored.
I mean, I wouldn't really agree with that. I wouldn't say that, you know, you gotta wait till it's like a public place to ignore a toxic person. I guess in their realm, they saying that if the toxic person like do some bullshit or get out of hand, that you have like witnesses and shit. But at the end of the day, you still have a choice to leave. Now, depending on how far the toxic shit got, leaving may cause a lot of like, you know, backlash or like I could say true drama. But you still don't gotta wait till you're in public.
Hey, motherfuckers.
4. Don't share secrets with gossipers. Toxic people will share deep secrets with others just to seem momentarily interesting, and they will frequently judge or gossip about people behind their backs. If you meet somebody who does this, do not be fooled into thinking that they are gossiping with you just because they like you or trust you. They will just as easily betray your trust. Toxic people will often talk to you about someone else in the hopes that you will agree with them. Then, they will go and tell the other person what you said. This creates friction between two people, leaving the toxic person in control. It's a divisive and manipulative method of gaining friends or power in a social group. Don't fall for it.
That's true. And one thing I learned, like, how they said, they'll talk to you about somebody else in hopes that you agree. What I learned in them situations is, like, when they're trying to get you to do that, they may get the point across already, and depending on your response is how much they drag the story. Like, you know, a lot of y'all could probably picture what I'm saying. So, like, say if a person come to you and be like, you know, hey, you know, Mark be on some bullshit, and you sit up there and you just on some, like, you know, like, you don't say anything, you be chilling, and then they try to go more into depth. Yeah, you know, oh yeah, you know, Mark me on some bullshit. You know, whenever you speak to him, you know, he try to act like he too good, or he barely give you any responses, or you know, he try to give you one word answers like he got an ego problem or something. And like the more you kind of just let them talk, it's like the more they try to bring out more information, so you could so-called pick up on a reason and be like, yeah, I agree with that too.
5. Recognize and ignore insults. Toxic people love to insult others, and they do this in a subtle way. People like this will attempt to disguise insults with compliments. They will say things like, "I'd never have the confidence to wear that," or "You do well when you try." Although these may sound like kind statements, they are dropping little seeds of doubt in your mind by putting conditions on your capabilities. Learn to hear the truths behind the veil of compliments, and then ignore them. You will know you have grown when you can actually laugh at what they say. But just be careful, because laughing tends to make them angry.
Sorry, Sue, I can't get the Wi-Fi.
But that's one of the best. Oh, hold on, let me see.
No one can. We got rid of cable internet. Rising prices, equipment charge.
But that's one of the best parts about that though. Like when somebody's trying their hardest to pull like a sense of anger or resentment out of you, and you can just take it on the chin and not actually give a fuck. That's a blessing. Or even if it's something that they might say that, you know, you might have to stop yourself like in your head, like don't retaliate, or you know, don't entertain that shit. That's a blessing, because having that mental fortitude, especially when you got a lot to lose, to understand like this shit is not worth it for me to even be entertaining or say anything back. Like it's not much, like it's not a control that they have over you. So it's no type of control. There's no type of, you know, they got you on a whim just being mad. It's like they literally can't do anything to you but speak.
Number 6. Allow liars to trip themselves up. Toxic people will often lie compulsively, not just to others, but to themselves. They will often perform mental gymnastics to convince themselves that their lies are reality. Recounting a true event is relatively easy, but lies are actually very hard to keep up. Keeping track of a bunch of made-up stories is difficult, and liars end up exposing themselves.
The fuck? Nose bony as hell.
Over time, by contradicting themselves with other lies. Number 7. Don't fall prey to pity. Toxic people use pity as another
The last one was kind of just like self-explanatory. I ain't about to break that shit down.
form of manipulation. They even make their victims feel bad for finally standing up for themselves. Intelligent people are able to recognize self-pity and the unique way that it's used by toxic people. I'm not saying that it's horrible to feel sorry for yourself at times, but what I am saying is that toxic people use this as a way to regain control. They will continue to blame others for all the issues in their life, as long as there's someone willing to listen. Avoiding self-pitying people and refusing to justify their apathy will stop you from being sucked into their world of self-perpetuating failure.
Nah, I can say like I like that one because it's like a lot of people will try to explain things, or you know, give you an explanation to try to have you put yourself in their shoes. And in some cases, if it's somebody you genuinely care about, you can kind of do that to understand where they're coming from and give them some advice. But it's not really your problem to sit up here and try to put yourself in their shoes to digest their situation. Most people don't even care to fix their situation anyways, you know. It just feels better to kind of get it out than stay stuck. So, you know, for me personally, like, if it's a person I truly care about, I'll hear them out and trying to, you know, digest the situation as deep as I can. But in reality, you know, like, when it comes to people that just want to be heard or just want to be seen in some type of light for the moment because they have nothing to do, or like they're insecure, or it's like, you know, oh, I'm just bored, fuck that.
Number 8. Stand up to bullies. While most decent people will help the helpless, defend the vulnerable, and assist those who need it, toxic people prey on anybody they consider to be weak. It could be somebody who's a little shy, socially awkward, or even somebody who lacks physical prowess. Toxic people will bully and take advantage of anybody who they think won't stand up to them, which is why it's so crucial to stand up to bullies, not just for yourself, but for others around you. Standing up to bullying is perhaps the most important way of handling a toxic person. Number 9.
Now, when it comes to bullies, I could just say that once you kind of understand like the psychology behind a bully, you understand that it's just nothing but a bunch of built up trauma and insecurities they have in themselves, and the best way to let that steam off is through, you know, by making themselves look good in other spotlights, so they can kind of get that mental trauma off their head as to why they feel the way they feel. So, you know, growing up, bullies probably seem like this confident person who, you know, well, in a certain case, it is a level of confidence to just go around fucking with random people that you know nothing about and don't know what they can do to you. But what I'm gonna say is, you know, they seem like internally confident, like, you know, okay, cool, like, you know, like they just like they have, you know, all this shit going for them to the point where it's like, you know, oh, I can do what I want, I'm the man or whatever. But deep down inside, we all know that stems from them feeling some type of way, you know, themselves, like being insecure or, you know, not being loved or liked. So to let that steam off is like to kind of keep their mental out that blockage of, you know, their insecurities and having to creep up on them messing with other people puts them in like a barrier of having other people put attention on them, you know, in a sense of validation, like, okay, this person's not to be fucked with, you know, this person could do this, or this person is capable of that. So it kind of keeps them in a realm of feeling good.
9. Stay aware of emotions. You can't stop someone from pushing your buttons if you don't recognize when it's happening. Maintaining emotional distance requires awareness. Sometimes you'll find yourself in situations where you'll need to regroup and choose the best way to move forward. When it comes to dealing with a toxic person, it's very important to assess and know your emotional state. This way, if you are really on edge, you can avoid...
Y'all, I don't want to start gelling again, y'all. I don't want to start gelling. Here we go, though. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Bitch don't want to call, bro. Blow my shit.
Steady calling my phone. I done told you before that it's over.
Yeah. Told her call me 7, bro. Bitch don't want to call. I ain't cuss her ass, though. You don't got to call. Fuck. Yo, I be jelly for no. Yeah. It's good. Okay, I don't got to call, bitch. Fuck. Yeah, you bugging. Yeah, I ain't worried. The whole time, this nigga probably thinking some other shit.
Contact, rather than being pushed into a reaction that you will regret. Number 10. Focus on solutions, not problems. Toxic people are often the first to place blame when something goes wrong. They do this to free themselves from having to make any effort to right the wrong. It's very easy to hate stuff and blame people, but it's much harder to make changes. Intelligent people will dodge the power of a toxic person by looking for a solution to a problem, rather than just focusing on the guilty party. When you help to make something right, whether you had anything to do with it or not, it shows that you are compassionate, protective, and loyal, and this will always beat toxic people. Number 11.
Now, and that's why I always be grateful for my accountability book, because that's a great way to track your emotions and create solutions for the things you're feeling. Like, after you jot down your emotions, you could literally say things that you could do to help you get better and things that can help you progress. So, you know, when facing tough situations and challenges, the fact that you note down every day how you feel, what you think, and why you're thinking it, that stuff keeps you, you know, like your mental in place. So when other things in life come towards you, not saying it's going to be easy or it's going to be like a 1-2 fix, but, you know, you'll have like the mental capacity to actually sit down and go through it without crashing out.
11. Squash negative self-talk. Sometimes you absorb the negativity of other people. There's nothing wrong with feeling bad about how someone is treating you, but your self-talk can either intensify the negativity or help you move past it. Negative self-talk is unrealistic.
Damn, only if he was showing his face I was gonna gel off him, but I can't. This ain't nothing I want to gel off.
Unnecessary and self-defeating. It sends you into a downward emotional spiral that is difficult to pull out of. Make a conscious effort to avoid negative self-talk at all costs. Number 12. Spend time with loyal friends.
Hyundai Tucson versus Toyota RAV4.
Y'all, they need to give me more shit to gel off of. I'm trying to gel.
It's important to develop a strong support network of loyal and trustworthy people. Intelligent people know that they don't have to be everybody's friend, and not everybody is deserving of their friendship. In turn, they reward their friends' loyalty and trust by showing that it works both ways. True friendship and fidelity is one of the rarest and most valuable commodities you will ever have in life. So don't allow this to be corrupted by toxic, negative, and untrustworthy people.
I like that one. And that is true, you know. In life, you know, I can say that you do come across those people that, you know, you might be cool with and that you might have some things compatible with, but it's only that select few that you fuck with and that y'all actually understand each other. You understand this person's emotions, they understand yours, y'all understand what type of friends y'all are, y'all schedules and how y'all move about things. So I say that once you do find those type of people, you keep a nigga locked in like this.
Number 13. Don't waste energy on pointless conflicts. Some toxic people have a need to start conflict with anybody who is willing to accept their invitation to argue. Even worse, there is often no point to the arguments that to argue.
I wasn't gonna do it, I'm about to jump off him. Bugging, man, bitch, I don't gotta stay over here, bugging. Bitch, keep talking about why I got the holes, bro. I don't gotta stay over here, bro. You bugging, bro.
Worse, there's often no point to the argument.
Bitch, keep asking who that, bro. Why you worried, bro?
It's that toxic people start. There's no desire to have a healthy debate or to come to a consensus, and intelligent people are quick to recognize this.
Stop saying my cut ass, bro. That's the problem, cuz. Stop saying my cut ass. Yeah, cuz I ain't want to get away. His cuz was gonna keep the dreads, but she got booty after a while. Cuz stop saying my cut ass, bro. Yeah, cuz you said my shit peasy, cuz. Yeah.
Your best response is to simply disengage or to ignore the attempts altogether. Number 14. Stay goal-oriented. Toxic people can be very distracting. They can cause you to lose mental and emotional focus when they create drama or cause problems. Do your best to shake it off. Keep steering things back to your goal or the problem that needs to be solved. Toxic people are many things, but most of them are not stupid. And once they realize you are unaffected by them, they will typically back off. Number 15. Remember,
I can say that though, like a lot of the times that when you let toxic people talk or when you let that shit just go over your shoulder, a lot of the time they feel stupid. And some are trying to keep egging it on due to the fact that their attention span is like getting so like fucking short due to the fact they're trying to find like all these loopholes to actually get somebody to care about them and pay attention to them. But once you let them motherfuckers rock, just let them talk and let that shit go over your shoulder, they'll be alright.
remember the right to be happy. It is fully within your rights to be a happy person who associates with emotionally healthy people, regardless of whatever reasons a toxic person has for their behavior. While it's nearly impossible to ignore what others think of you, you don't have to compare yourself to others, and you can always take people's opinions with a grain of salt. This way, no matter what toxic people are thinking or doing, your self-worth comes from within. Dealing with toxic people is something we all have to confront in our lives from time to time. These individuals seem to find a way of worming their way into people's lives and creating drama and chaos in order to manipulate others to suit their needs. But you don't have to let them ruin your life and hinder your progress. Implementing these techniques will allow you to ruin your life.
Yeah, bro, bitch said I can't wear these little ass hats, yeah. At the end of the day, bro, it's my style, you heard? Like, if I want to wear these little ass Coogee hats on my head, I could do that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, she won't beat me. Fuck her, bro. Yeah, you bugging. I found somebody. Found somebody else, you heard? Yeah. Bitch said I got to keep wearing this little ass leather jacket. It's all I got. You know I don't get paid that much. Yeah, bitch, I'm out flipping them fries. You want to talk about my style? Yeah. Hey, y'all, I don't even know where the yeah come from. It's just a part of gelling. And for a lot of y'all new people who watch me, like from me, I'm from Jersey, so gelling is basically taking the situation and blowing it out of proportion. So it's like, this nigga, I know this was just a part of the video and a part of the skit, but Bro probably sitting up here thinking some other shit, but Jelen is taking the situation and like blowing it out of proportion. So he probably not even thinking about nothing I just literally said. Yeah, bitch, he talking about my hats, bro. Yeah, said she don't want me wearing these little ass coochie hats. Yeah.
Life and hinder your progress. Implementing these techniques will allow you to handle difficult and toxic people more effectively and decrease the likelihood of their ill effects on you. What do you think? How do you deal with difficult and toxic people? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a
great video, man. That was a good video, y'all. Oh, only 24 minutes, not bad. But y'all, to wrap it up, I'm gonna say, it was a lot of good knowledge in that video. And y'all, please make sure y'all be out here gelling too. You get what I'm saying? Like, look, if you want to gel good, all you gotta do is literally take, like, let's say you and your homie talking, take the most irrelevant thing he said and just do what I did, blow it out of proportion. Hey, what's up, my boy? How you been? What's up, my boy? How you been? You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make this shit funny. Like, you gotta take the situation that's not really. You gotta take the shit that's not meant to be funny, then make it funny. If you get what I'm saying. But y'all gonna see me gel more as time go on. Love y'all.